Next up, it is here. You can see it in the flesh in person. You can see it. You see it. You see it. Oh, man. The time has come. Now, hey, I said I was going to do it this year. I said it was going to come into flourishing, whether I was supported or not. And guess what? I didn't get supported when I put the Kickstarter out for Culture Protectors. That's okay because it was a rush job. But it was I say a love job because I say that because I did this Culture Protectors out of the love for the arts of the comic book. And I was just in my zone and I completed a whole comic book within like a month. This year, in the beginning of this year, I had completed this book. Why I say it's a rush? Because I did it really quick. So obviously, when I look at this book, there's a lot that I would want to redo, and I might redo and remake later on, but the first version is out. And I did do a remake on the cover. The cover is remade. But when I talk about remake, this is what I mean right here. This is the remake of Moon, Reflection of the Sun, that I published back in 2013. And when I published this book back in 2013, it was 16 pages, all black and white interior. And as I grew, because I was doing table shows and I was selling my books out and I just reinvested in myself. And as I grew, I would go back and I would redo this comic book because there's always a stronger vision that I want for all these comic books, even more. But this might be the last remake, might be. You never know in the future when I even get more resources and my level of skills get even better, which they are now, because I remade this earlier this year too. So this is not, to me, and I only know this, this is not fresh off the block. This content is early this year, being done earlier this year. But it's out. As y'all can see, it is physical books. This one I slapped down because this is the continuation right here. This is book 1 and 2 because when I put out book 1 and 2 in 2013 and 2014, there were only 16 pages, so I combined them together to make the remake of Moon, Reflection of the Sun. The first issue just made it a total issue of pages, 24 pages, whatever. And then this was the one I put out back in 2014, 2015, something like that, which was part 3. So this is 1 and 2 put together, but this is 3 that kind of turns into 2, but it still remains 3. But that's the dopeness about being a creative and having your own creative IPs, creative intellectual property. You can do what you want, and you could start universes over, and you could go back and redo things and refresh things. Hey, think about it as like The Last of Us Part 1. The Last of Us came out on the PlayStation in 2013, I believe. I believe it came out in 2013. Yeah, on PlayStation 3. It was dope for the time, but then PlayStation 4 came out and it was like, oh, we got to remaster it. And they remastered it. It was still good, but the graphics is a little bit stronger. And then the PS5 comes out and they remake the whole game. It looks exactly the same. The mechanics are the same. It's got fresher skins. Is more detailed to be on par with Part 2. And Part 1 remake came after Part 2. So, yeah. So if y'all get the idea of why I do my remakes and why remakes are existing in this universe and in this world. But Part 3 is here still, which came out 2015. And now I get Part 1 in the physical form. Y'all like, open it up. All I see is the cover. You could be jiving. Okay. All right. Here we go. What we're going to start with. Let's start with flagship character Moon, Reflection of the Sun. I came with Moon, Reflection of the Sun, before anybody else did come with a Moon Girl. Excuse me, a melanated sister with afros and color scheme with the purples, whatever. But okay, let me get up into here. So yeah, look, it's here, man. It's here. I got a few. Look the imprint. Ooh, Creative Minds Comics. That's the banner. That is the banner that I'm going to be slapping on all of my comics from now on. It doesn't have it here because I came out with this earlier, a few years back. Okay, so here we go. Look, boom, refresh. Look, refresh. I always wanted to, make my content cleaner, clear, not so muddy. So, yeah, look at that. You see, I got to hurry up. My time's running out. I'm only doing 10 minutes. So, yeah, it's going through here. If y'all want to try to get one of these, man, these are going to be special ones because obviously, I'm doing this from top to bottom. And as much as I do this, there's always some errors somewhere. And I still got to correct. So eventually I'm going to get to where, it's all going to be correct. But you see it, it's in here. Look, clean. Yes. So look at the imprint. Ooh. Okay, so the physical book is here. And look, this is the third one. We're just going to go, like I said, this is out. I got a few, and it's been out for a minute. I want to remake this too, but, it takes time to really do these. It really does take time, but eventually I might get around to remake the third issue of Moon, Reflection of the Sun. I'm running out of time, y'all. And boom! I know y'all been waiting to see. Hey, y'all can't believe it. Look, boom. You see it. Look. Boom, it is here. It's in the flesh. Boom. Content. Yes, content is here. I'm thumbing through it. It is a actual live comic book. You know what I mean? That you could actually put in your hands. It is here. And this is a double spread page, Now, with Culture Protectors, don't think you're going to get anything deep with the stories. Any other stories, not too deep, but it is here. All right? We are out. Creative Minds Comics. Peace.